History is often told through its loudest voices, the stories of kings, emperors, and conquerors. These are the figures whose names echo through the ages, their deeds etched into the very fabric of our understanding of the past. Roman legions, Athenian philosophers, Egyptian pharaohs, these are the narratives that dominate our textbooks and shape our perceptions. Yet, beneath the surface lie the whispers of forgotten worlds, civilizations that thrived, innovated, and ultimately faded from collective memory, like the Bellu Imperium. For centuries, their name was lost, buried beneath layers of time and neglect. Their cities mistaken for mere mounds, their grand structures slowly returning to the earth from which they were built. Their achievements dismissed as myth, their contributions to history overlooked and unacknowledged. The Bellu are a ghost in our past, a civilization shrouded in mystery and waiting to be rediscovered. A puzzle pieced together from pottery shards, each fragment holding a clue to their identity, and mysterious carvings, symbols etched in stone that hint at their beliefs and customs. To study them is to become a detective, sifting through the evidence, analyzing the artifacts, and piecing together the story of a lost people. Connecting with a world both familiar and alien, recognizing the shared humanity that transcends time and culture. Their story challenges our ideas of what makes a civilization great. It forces us to reconsider our metrics of success, not conquest, but toughness. Their ability to endure and adapt in the face of adversity. Cleverness and living in harmony with the land, a sustainable approach to life that ensured their survival. Today we embark on a journey to rediscover the Bellu Imperium, to unearth their secrets and understand their way of life, giving a voice back to a people silenced by time and adding another vibrant thread to the rich tapestry of human history. The Bellu Imperium thrived along the vanished Deltin River in what is now eastern Kazakhstan from 1500 to 800 BCE. Their world was shaped by dramatic differences: desert to the south, grasslands to the north, and the life-giving river in between. Unlike the empires of Egypt or Greece, the Bellu developed alone, building settlements along the Deltin's smaller rivers. Their society grew from small farming villages to a group of towns united by shared beliefs and the need to manage their river. While others built empires through conquest, the Bellu mastered survival in a harsh, beautiful landscape. Daily life for the Bellu people was intricately shaped by the ever-present rhythms of the river, their lifeline and constant companion. The river wasn't just a geographical feature, it was the heart of their existence, providing sustenance, transportation, and a focal point for their community and the changing seasons. The cyclical nature of the year dictated their activities, from planting and harvesting to preparing for the harsh winters and celebrating the arrival of spring. Each season brought its own challenges and opportunities, shaping their traditions and beliefs. Families lived in round, partly underground homes, offering protection from the elements and a sense of communal living. These dwellings were skillfully made of clay and reeds, readily available resources that reflected their ingenuity and resourcefulness. At the heart of each home was a shared fireplace in the middle, a source of warmth, light, and a gathering place for storytelling and shared meals. The hearth was more than just a practical feature, it was the symbolic center of the family and community. They farmed millet and barley, staples that provided sustenance throughout the year. They fished with reed boats, navigating the river's currents to supplement their diet with fresh catches. They also herded goats and cattle, valuable livestock that provided milk, meat, and hides. These communities found joy in sharing food in joyful community feasts. Celebrations that strengthened bonds and fostered a sense of belonging. These feasts were not just about sustenance, they were about celebrating life, gratitude, and the interconnectedness of the community. Spirituality was a part of every aspect of life. Beliefs in spirits honored the river, recognizing its life-giving power and importance. The sky and the wind were also revered as powerful forces of nature. They carried good luck charms for protection and fortune, tangible reminders of their beliefs and hopes. Children learned by doing, actively participating in the daily tasks and traditions of their community. They were guided by the whole community, learning from elders and peers alike. For the children, their play and work blending smoothly, creating a holistic learning experience, artifacts, small statues, board games, and charms. These artifacts show a culture deeply connected to nature and each other, revealing a society that valued harmony and cooperation. Life was a cycle of work, rituals, and celebration under the vast steppe sky, a testament to the resilience and adaptability of the Bellu people. The Bellu Imperium stood out for its equal social structure. Archaeology shows similar homes and a lack of showy wealth. No palaces, no fancy tombs. Leadership was earned, not passed down, with groups of elders, men and women, making decisions for the good of everyone. Gender roles were flexible, with both men and women holding spiritual and practical power. The Bellu Imperium was a group of connected towns, not a kingdom, built on cooperation and helping each other defend. Their society valued people over things, peace over fighting, and the strength of the community above all. In a world of war and strict social levels, the Bellu offer a rare example of peace and equality. The Bellu's genius shone in their buildings and engineering. They built clever canals and water storage areas to control the Deltin's floods, turning dry plains into rich fields. At the heart of each town stood the Great Kiva, a huge, round community hall, amazing examples of engineering and sound. Their art was personal spiral rock carvings, elegant turquoise-glazed pottery, and the mysterious whispering stones that sang with the wind. These large stones, carved with funnel-shaped holes, remain a puzzle. Star markers, spiritual tools, or both. The Bellu's creations reveal a people deeply in tune with their surroundings, mixing practical use with mystery. Their legacy lives on in the landscape, showing their cleverness and spirit. The Bellu Imperium faded not through conquest, but as the Deltin River dried up and the land became dry. Rather than disappear, the Bellu adapted, joining wandering tribes and spreading their knowledge across Central Asia. Their revolutionary water management techniques shaped the oasis cities of the Silk Road and influenced generations. Belluan art and designs, spirals, geometric patterns, appear in textiles and metalwork far beyond their homeland. Their beliefs in spirits merged with local shamanism, enriching the spiritual fabric of the steppe. The Bellu remind us that greatness lies in adapting, cooperating, and respecting the land. Their quiet legacy lives on in the very soil and stories of Central Asia. Why dedicate ourselves to uncover the stories, the hidden narratives of forgotten civilizations like the Bellu lost to the sands of time? What compels us to delve into their mysteries? Because they fundamentally expand our understanding, broadening our horizons of what it truly means to be human, in all its multifaceted glory, offering different ways of structuring society, alternative models for how we can organize ourselves, being able to last, to endure through the ages, demonstrating resilience and being tough, adapting to challenges, showcasing the strength of the human spirit. The Bellu in particular show us that complex, highly developed, peaceful, harmonious and creative societies, brimming with artistic expression, can thrive, can flourish and prosper, without kings or war, without resorting to violence or hierarchical structures. Rediscovering them makes us humble, grounds us, reminding us that our way, our current societal structure, is not the only way, not the only path humanity can take. Their rise and fall, their story of growth and eventual decline, shaped by climate, not conquest, influenced by environmental factors rather than warfare, is a timely lesson, a crucial insight in adapting and being humble, in recognizing our place within the larger world. Every piece we find, every artifact unearthed,